What's going on, everybody? My name is Vincent Van Ghool, and welcome back to Van Ghool Reviews. Now, today we're going to be talking about the debut album from a band in New York called Cut Like This. And this band, Cut Like This, consists of Rose Blood on vocals, Thorn Black on guitar, Corey Carver on bass, and drum sequencing on this was done by Evil John from the band Evil. He also was the producer for this. In my opinion, did a fantastic job. Now, full disclosure, I was asked to do this review by Rose Blood, but I was really looking forward to this, and this is a 7-song album that clocks in at 26 minutes and 16 seconds, so let's get into this, shall we? The first track we have is called Bite, and it clocks in at 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Alright, first thing, right off the bat, I really do like Rose's vocals here. She reminds me a little bit of kind of like Jack Off Jill's lead singer, Jessica. The guitars are really heavy, and I get 90s industrial vibes right away. And the transitions between the parts of the songs, the verse and the chorus and so forth, the transitions in between the builds and the transitions are really smooth, and the riffing is just dynamite. I think I'd like to see a bit more variation in the bass. But the producer behind the board really has skill here. This is really a very clean and well-polished song, and I always love abrupt endings, and this ends that way. The second song is called Fake Friend and has a runtime of about 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Opens up kind of like a mid-90s Manson song. And then it kicks into something that's a little bit more bluesy. And Rose's vocals are right up front. I can definitely catch a lot of confidence there. I love the bounciness of the song. Again, really smooth transitions from verse to chorus and back and into the bridge and so forth. And the drums sound really, really good. I'm definitely digging the guitar work on this one. I really like what Rose does on the stand up, put your hands up, and then with the screams that she brings in towards the end. That's a whole lot of fun for me. Third song is called Hidden Curses, and it's sitting at 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Starts off a bit down-tempo with some very dark riffing over some killer drum work before getting very rhythmic and settling into a nice killer riff, right? I can already tell at just 3 songs in that there was a lot of work put into the making of this, because everything seems to just fit so well together to this point. I really enjoy how they use the guitar to build into each part of this song. Even when it's just a really simple riff, it's used to a really good effect. Now, I could see this song being used in a movie in the Hellraiser franchise. There's that kind of dirty feel that I think would fit with the Cenobites. Give this song a listen and tell me you can't see the Hell Priest coming out of the doorway to hell to this. On the real, it would fit. The fourth song is called Let Me In, and it clocks in at 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Opens on a really cool instrumental. And then it goes into this nice riff with a just fantastic vocal melody by Miss Rose. Okay. I really like the whoa-whoas on this, the non-lexical singing that lead into the chorus. And that riff is fantastic. There's a lot of chugging leading back into the verse, and it connects the chorus to the verse pretty well, in my opinion, now. Thorn Black has a really good sense on how to segue between parts of songs, it seems to me. He really thought all this out. This song right now is honestly my favorite song on this album so far. I just love the way everything flows. It's a very easy listen, and it's really well put together. The fifth song is called Lights Out, and it clocks in at 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Now, right off the bat with this one, I got the Dio-era Sabbath nostalgia feels a little bit. on the riff, and then it kicks into a dirty, industrial feeling riff. And I say that not to say that it's bad. I say that because that's a good thing. It's a good thing. I really enjoy what the drums are doing as this goes. There's a lot going on in this song, but it's really easy to follow. Is the thing. Like, that's always something I appreciate, when you can cram a lot of stuff into a song, but I can still follow each individual thing. Rose's vocals are really dark sounding. The lyrics come across a little bit like Danzig, and even the riffs. I can tell that Danzig was an influence on this band to an extent. It feels like, because everything has that heavy bluesy feel that Danzig brings, and then you get more than a little sprinkling of Wednesday 13 and Manson vibes throughout this song as well. And I think that my comparison of Roseblood to Jessica from Jack Off Jill really shows on this song. And I love the way that Thorne is doing his guitar build-ups throughout. Like, it's really a strong way to move from part to part. It's like coming up on the edge of a cliff. All right. Now, moving on to track number 6, we've got Slash 'Em Up, and it's about 3 minutes and 10 seconds long. And just on the title alone, I was really excited about this, because I love a good slasher film, and I love a good slasher story. You know what I mean? This one had a bit more of a punky feeling than the rest to me. And the aggression that Rose brings vocally really elevates it in my eyes. They change up the pace going into the chorus here. And that threw me a little, but it works because I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting it to be straight ahead, just kick my ass kind of metal. But it wasn't. They did that changeover and flipped me on my head, which I enjoyed that. Thorne brings in a little bit of triplet chugging into the bridge, which it feels like is mostly about Rose's vocals, but everything, once again, blends really well. She's the standout on the bridge there, and the bass really shines here. Like, I really enjoy how that comes across. At about 2 minutes and 40 seconds, though, it drops into a really heavy riff with plenty of screams from Rose to really keep the metal vibe alive. And the 7th and final song is called The Sky is Falling, and it's 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Right away, it kicks into an almost onthe-like feel from, like, Sevestra. I really like the tempo change going into the chorus and the use of the double bass as well. It's perfect as a driving force into the chorus from the verse. Again, Thorne's guitar is amazing here. He's really very quickly becoming a favorite guitarist of mine. I'm noticing a lot more screaming on the back half of the album, a lot more aggression to the vocals, and that to me is wonderful. The song closes out really well too. Now, overall, I feel like this is a really strong debut album for Cut Like This. It's really obvious that between the members of the band, there was a lot of really close work and attention to detail, and the production is just damn near flawless. It's clean, it's balanced, it's well thought out. It's apparent that a lot of time was taken from the writing process to the recording process. And that's a really good thing to hear. And it's a really good thing. It's a good thing. I don't know why I've got Bernie Sanders going on in my head. I cannot wait, absolutely can't, to hear more from these guys and be able to review that as well. Because with the level of care that they take in the writing and crafting of their music, it can only be good. It can only be good. I wasn't really expecting like an onthe meets Jessica from Jack Off Jill vocal style on this, but I'm really glad that's what I got here. Now, the question remains, what would I give the debut album of Cut Like This? I'd say 4.5 pumpkins out of 5. It's a terrific album and a really strong start for this band. Like, they got me wanting more already. As always, the links will be in the description. Check out my other videos, like my reviews of Candy Screams by Jessa Lantern, and the one that I put up earlier of the I Got Her Hooked single by Dickie Devil and the Deviants, and my other videos, like my response to Nikki Caskett's Cemetery Hysteria that I do every week, my list videos, my vlogs, and then there's also the music I have up here from my projects. I've got a few songs from my acoustic project under my name, Vincent Van Ghool. I've got a couple of songs by my full band horror punk project, Creepers. And I've got one from my instrumental black metal band, The Plague Bearer. And check out my channel. And I want to say thank you for spending your time with me. I am Vincent Van Ghool. And always remember that we may be freaks, but we are not alone. And long live the horror.